Cinnamon this, I'm here to Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
DJ, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
This is Lord Destiny, and you are listening to Pinky and the Brain. I love you, looking forward to see you all the time, forever, forever, forever.
You're listening to DJ.
Kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. It's I kill them with the no. No boy ain't got no secret for your wow. It's I kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. It's I kill them with the no. Tell them say Vegas say so. No 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 no. Kill them with the no. No 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 no.
You're listening to DJ JJ.
Kill them with the heads high, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Heads high, kill them with the no. No boy ain't
All right.
heads high.
Welcome, one and all. It's your girl Prestige ATM inside the building here alongside my really brilliant, exciting, humorous co-host.
Yeah, give me a run.
Alongside my co-host.
Black doesn't want to make him machine.
And as always, it's a pleasure for us to be here. Outside is it's okay, we're not seeing New York City, but it's alright. So of course we're welcoming you.
You're not see a state?
No.
Oh,
of course we're welcoming you to the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
New York wicked.
Wow, and we're taking it back. We're going way back. Remember those songs? We're going to high school.
Yeah, I'm check say you have a link with Mr. Vegas. No, but you say you have a link with Mr. Vegas. When me hear the first part of the song, me I say wait, Prestige have a link with Mr. Vegas. They might go say, hey guys, Pinky and Brain, kill them with the now. We said, Jesus, woman have a link. Me never ask you if you have a link with Mr. Vegas.
Maybe I do.
Yo. Mr. Vegas.
Big up to Mr. Vegas on the outside.
Yeah.
All right, so as always, it's a pleasure for us to be here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful evening. We're somewhat well rested, if you will.
Yeah.
Last night, was a tough one. We had a challenge, but we dealt with it. We're not going to go into much details, but you got some rest?
Yeah, I got some rest.
Excellent, superb. Wow.
Should the day at the park like yesterday now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Lady G.
All right, so let's start the show.
I get crazy.
These songs take me back to high school in the Caribbean when we kept those dollar jams.
Wow.
Those classrooms, we will expand them, the partitions will be expanded and we'll have a whole bunch of kids in like 3-4 classrooms and dollar jam. Everything spicy and nice.
Wow.
We sweating, our school shirts sticking onto our skin and it's whining low. Big up to all my my past classmates in school.
Oh, you mean? Big them up, man. Hey, remember some Vegas.
Yeah.
Lady G. Beanie Man.
Yeah.
Bounty Killer. Bungie Garland.
Yeah.
Marshall Montana. Oh,
Yeah, a whole list.
yo.
Thing nice.
The artist said nowadays now do that.
It's a whole different ball game, right? But big up all the way. All right.
Yeah.
So tonight we're jumping in and we're talking. We always try to go controversial, and tonight we have controversy.
What?
Ooh, it's gonna be a bit sticky. Some women are going to be pissed off, but it's
Wow.
okay because we are just here to discuss. We are here to produce facts.
Yeah.
We are here to open a little wounds here and there.
Yeah.
But we're dealing with reality, and discussions. It's a platform where we discuss and we talk about life.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So Platinum, I always give you the honors because you're doing pretty good now. You're getting there. Your reading skills are guessing excellent.
Let me not tell you the hook and fan it to your boy, my man.
Right.
Your Prestige, man. It's working. You can stop sing Valiant song now.
Right. What was Valiant song?
Me not back of the me not done somewhere bright. So me are sitting at the front of this classroom, not in the back. No more.
All right, so let's drop the topic. We don't want to be too lengthy. Right?
All right.
That's yours.
So let me can't read it.
Go ahead, let's put it across the screen.
The people that will say, what a dunce boy was and then in front of the class. Prestige! All right, I think they know what to do. Like, share, subscribe.
Right.
On our YouTube channel.
Right.
Yeah, the fans should know what to do by now. Anyway, the topic for tonight, or for today, or in the afternoon, or in the evening. You tell them the time that we
no, I mean we are global, so we're not really gonna stress on the time. Wherever
right.
they see it, it's based on their time.
But
So
you say afternoon, evening.
right, it's all wrong for all the global
okay.
community.
Yes.
Good job, Platinum. Good job.
You said exactly
Thank you.
Censored. All right, the topic for today. Fans them out there in Pinky and the Brain Land.
You're listening
We're
to
going to get to the topic. The topic is a child is not porn ticket once the relationship is over.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. The warlord said kaboom. General. Kaboom.
All right, so as Platinum indicated to us, a child is not a porn ticket once a relationship is over. I will reiterate, a child is not a porn ticket once a relationship is over.
And can you elaborate what you mean by that? Cause I know me can't get me no know what you talk about, you know.
Well,
it's a porn ticket.
We all know that when we hear the term porn, right?
Yeah.
Now, not in the X-rated sense, right?
Oh,
because you know your mind has been going all over the place.
No, I'm gonna go that side.
We're not talking about that. Oh, okay, I'm just checking, Platinum.
We're a big girl now, yeah.
All right. So a porn
girl.
is something you know, it's used as collateral when you're borrowing money.
Yeah.
Right? And when you pawn a necklace at a pawn shop, you get cash in return. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's an
okay,
exchange, right?
Yeah.
For it with the understanding that you can buy it back. Right? That is in the aspect of pawning jewelry or whatever.
Like if I put on my iPhone 7 right now.
Right, you're gonna get an exchange which is going to be money. Now,
Yeah.
in regards to children, there are some women. Now remember, we always highlight underscore, bold and italic the word some.
Yeah.
Because you cannot generalize, you cannot put everybody in one basket, right?
Right,
So
right.
some women they use their child or children as pawn tickets once a relationship is dissolved, once it's over, once it's done. And
Yeah.
that in itself, it's not
It's not
a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good
Right?
thing.
Absolutely not. It's not a good thing.
No.
So this is what we are discussing tonight here. And excuse me, there are a lot of good men out there.
Yeah, what are you?
There are a lot of men who are trying really, really hard. There are a lot of men who they don't have much, but they still put their best foot forward, and they try to make attempts to monetize and to take care of their children financially.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True.
There are a lot of men also, they don't have the best of jobs, they don't have the best of lifestyles, but they hustle. You know, you have the hustlers,
Yeah,
right?
I know you have the hustlers. Yeah.
And they're not the lazy type. They get up and they take care of their children. Now, mind you, I have a problem, even if I'm a woman, I have a problem where we were together and we're no longer together. The relationship dissolved itself. We separated, right? And based on the fact that the gentleman moved on,
That is you?
I'm just speaking in general for
Oh,
women.
okay.
Right? Based on the
Drink
fact
water.
that the gentleman,
Space are you? I say, whoa, here come the sauce.
right? Based on the fact that the gentleman, he moved on. Maybe he moved on as in getting married, or maybe he moved on as just having a girlfriend,
Yeah.
or maybe he just moved on. He doesn't have anybody, but he's solo and he's just rocked back for a quick minute. Right?
Yeah.
But perhaps he probably the female, she's toxic, because anytime you have that type of behavior where you are trying to avoid a man from seeing his child or children, you would be considered a toxic individual. That
True.
will come with some type of immaturity. You have a lot of growing up to do. If a man is separated from you, either it was an ex-husband or what, or boyfriend, and based on the fact that you have so much hurt, right? And so much turmoil personally going on within yourself that you
With
figure,
an emotional struggle.
right, you figure the best way to deal with it and to get back at him so you can feel justified within yourself is to keep him away from his child or children. That is not a good bet at all.
No, that's not a good. That's not a good. That's not a good mother.
Mhm.
Because she's using that child to get money from the father. She's
Okay.
using that child to do her nails,
Mhm.
get her hair done, get her feet done, buy her Louis Vuitton, look good, go in the club. Even use the money to put on the belly.
Right.
You know, sometiime when a woman have children, you know,
Right. She
them
wants to
child-
look sexy. She wants to bring her sexy back.
Yo,
Yeah.
I love them baby mother there. Get your tummy tuck. I like you.
Yeah, but overall though, if a man is doing good by you and he's still taking care of his children, why are you trying to avoid him from seeing them? And even if he's not taking care of his children, Platinum, because a lot of women have that belief, you're not taking care of the child, so you're not going to see him or her or them.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is where I think we had the topic last night talking about the absence of a father.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So even if the guy is not financially stable and he's not providing, he's not offering anything, he doesn't have anything to give, I think he can still come by, sit down and have a conversation and a talk. He might not be the best role model because he doesn't have a lot going on for himself at that particular time, but at least he could still come by and try to curtail certain things, because when children get to a certain age, especially the boys, excuse me, their whole comportment behaviors, it's going to change, and it's
Yeah.
going to become more difficult for you to control this young man,
Of course.
right? So knowing that the father is around, because boys, children act totally different when there is a male figure in the home or at least around.
True.
Right?
True.
Respect is given better, and they act better. They because they know that certain things would not be tolerated, and they have certain rules and regulations that they must follow, or dad is going to
But
get
the-
down on them. Right?
So your boy, just sit down. I want to hear.
Right. And he
Yeah.
listens, that tone, that roughness in the voice.
Yeah. It sound like me have it. Boy, just
No,
sit.
no, try
no,
again.
no.
Try again.
You're wicked.
But we're joking, but it doesn't matter the tone. It's just the authority in which he states it.
You can't
Which
talk
it's
to a
spoken.
child in a soft tone.
Yes, you
I say, hey
can.
boy, just sit down. I want to you.
No. Because aggression brings on aggression. If you're a good communicator as a man, you can simply sit down with that child with a nice manner tone and talk, and you don't have to raise your voice and get on like Batman. No,
man.
no, that's the
You
wrong way.
have to make him know in position. Hey, yo, I want to hear you. You can't squeaky voice. It's just like you're a bad man. And you're a bad up a man. You have to, hey, yo. And your voice have to deep. You can't go bad up a man and not talk about, hey, yo, man, a bad man, you know, I want to hear you.
All right, Platinum.
The son will be like, Dad, what did you just say?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Start a
Say, yo,
puppy
man,
show.
yo, I want to hear you. You know, you hear me? Hey, you boy, from me, listen. Say, Dad, I can't hear you.
Take it for fool.
Boy, take it for fooling.
Oh my gosh. But on a serious note, women out there, some women, they are constantly using a child or children as a pawn ticket, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's unfair. From the get-go, when you started dating the individual, you should have been smart enough to understand in your mind if this person, this individual, is somebody that you can have children with. Right?
Wait
But
a minute. Me not understand.
looking at his mannerisms, looking at his behaviors, looking at how he treats you, looking at how he deals with his family, looking at a lot of different attributes, looking at how he speaks to you and all these different things, looking at if you're having issues with him from an early age with a lot of women on the outside and all these things is going to be telling you this is not a man for me to have children with, because at some point I'm going to have problems with him, and 8 out of 10 the relationship will not rally itself and we're going to separate. And when we separate, possibilities, So I think sometimes trying to, we're not always going to get the perfect person.
You can't
But at
tell.
least yes, you can,
You
Platinum.
cannot tell who you're gonna have
Platinum,
kids with.
sometimes you can tell based on the person. Listen, you take life and relationships totally different.
No, but Prestige, if you never know me and you meet me, I'm sweep you off of your foot. Just talking. I'm just borrow some money for one of my friend them and take it go some high class restaurant. Just borrow the money, You can pay them back and we can go to the bank, go get a loan and pay them back and owe the bank the money. And take you go some expensive restaurant and sweep you off your foot. You don't know something, bro. You don't know what type of person I am. And the one night you take off that drawers or that penny, whoops, you breed you.
And whose responsibility is that? Who allows to get pregnant?
But you don't know, Prestige.
Yeah, but I am not going to make you
man
impregnate
kiss.
me because you spent money and take
I
me
am
to
made
a
and the man
nice
suck out the
restaurant.
tongue. Hey girl, who come here and dry in and suck out your tongue and real feel up your breast and you, oh my God. And you start get Arnie and thing and him take you go to the motel. Whap.
I should
No
know
condom.
Well, that's the thing. You have to be smarter than that.
But you don't know you're in at the eat at
Yeah,
the moment.
but in the first place, we just met. So why would I be being intimate with you without protection anyway?
You know, Prestige.
That's what I'm saying. There are some women. Some
No,
women
alright.
will do things differently,
Alright.
and there are also some men. They are smarter than that. They already
No,
know the whole
but you
setup
really
behind
want
getting a woman pregnant. They would protect themselves. So it depends on the person
No, but you
and
really
their
want a sexy
mental.
guy. You really want a sexy guy in the mood. You're in the mood.
Listen,
But
I can
alright,
speak
that
for
never happened to
me.
you?
No,
You never
I
in the mood?
Right, but I'm not just going to be in the mood and just let the person to impregnate me.
What you mean? And the man that suck off your breast and go and wicked and
Oh
you,
my
God, and you hear them stomping on your
Anyway,
head.
you're going too X-rated.
No, I'm not
It's not we're
X-rated.
talking about
It's
porn,
real
but
life.
not that type of porn.
You know?
You're taking this to a whole nother level.
Oh, everybody! Whoa, Prestige, you meet up on the right man yet, you know?
Whatever.
Eh? Take you
Whatever.
on a boat ride and wine you in a boat.
That is
Eh,
women
I'm-
whose mind frame is very shallow. No, honey.
Eh? And you hear them turn up in the head and them just take in the bathroom. Bap. Next
And
month
I
you
got
know you're
pregnant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next month you know
Ooh.
Next month you start chew up on all type of
Yeah,
things.
and the relationship don't work out. The child becomes fatherless. I have to have a whole bunch of problems trying to locate you. Sometimes maybe the man might have been married. I didn't know.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you
have to
know.
be hunting and looking all over for you. You're quitting your job because you don't want to. You're dodging child support. We may end up in court. I can't get money. I end up the typical statistical single mother. And no.
But you the man escape the child support now. You the man escape the child support. Man say, baby, it wasn't me and you alone in the bathroom, you know. Remember you was drunk, buddy.
Why would I take this boy for my co-host?
Yeah, oh my God, you sure? You say, yes, buddy, it was 2 more man in the bathroom with me, buddy. Yeah, I want to give a father. I can't tell her, Angel. You know your baby daddy.
Oh my gosh. Listen, this boy, I have no idea. I play fast and I decided to run with this guy for my co-host. And it's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, oh my
Steve,
gosh.
Things can happen
Wow.
in the spark of the moment. You can see a guy and you like him.
Yes.
For the first time, him dress neat, him cologne a kick. Like Van Damme, like Jackie Chan, him cologne a kick. And you say, smell good. And the boy look, me tap talk, people might think say, platinum chicken or this and
Right,
chicken
okay,
and that.
good.
And me go say the boy look good now. And
Right,
say,
okay,
chicken.
good.
I want that. Why?
And your homophobic self. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so the question, another question we just stated, a child is not a pawn ticket once a relationship is over. So to the females out there, you keep using this child or children as a pawn ticket and it is hurting. The demonstration is not doing well in regards to you demonstrating what you are demonstrating. You are hurting these children because at the end of the day, either a man is providing or he's not. Me personally, I believe that he should be still a part of his children's lives, and he should still be seeing them, taking them to the park, playing football, maybe coming by and helping you out with child care. You know, maybe you have to work, you may not be on good terms, but he's coming to take care of his
Child.
or his children, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're avoiding and refraining and trying to delete him completely out of your child or children's lives. It's totally a no.
Let me get the sauce. Real fast. One girl that breed from one at a time, you know. Yeah, me just breed one girl. Me couldn't believe it. When the girl called me and tell me, say, I'm me breeder. Me say, me, you can't breed nobody. Say, yes, you. I say, sure. Can me check the condom? I go in the bathroom, check the condom, everything in the condom. I say, yes, man, but the second round, I mean, I think careful. I mean, I said, no.
In fact, am I doing two wrong something?
Yeah. When vagina good is good, you have to go back a second time.
Right, all right, gotcha.
Yes.
Nice. Proceed.
Me start to think, me start to wonder. Everything start go through my head. I say, all right, I gotta take that one. Remember, I said, me never have a child before.
Right.
And she said, she pregnant. So I said, all right.
Right.
Me go and hold that one. So anyway, Prestige. She keep asking me for money. Every time that me I work at UPS, you know. Me look at UPS money, $99. $99? $99 me I get. Right? And me I work at UPS. So me keep on and give her my money. Me I get $70 out of the money every week. For buy pampers, buy the little baby stuff them so when the baby come. You understand? But I'm gonna lose the work at UPS. The girl stop answer her phone. Me I call on my phone and I say, come on, see her and rub down her belly and rub down my little baby belly. And
right. You want to be a part of the child's life early.
Come here, spend my money with her. Rotted. Girl cut me off. When me find out I know me breeder. Next man child say, wow.
Oh my God, so it wasn't yours.
No, never
But
my one.
it was yours up to the point where she can get the money.
Money, yeah.
And the minute the money disappeared, she disappeared.
And when me see the picnic,
Yeah.
look just like the man. Give me
Right.
Jesus Christ, I get a wicked.
Oh.
I just look on the picnic and say, hey, you owe me, you know.
Right.
Me see her, you know. See her in I think I know Elizabeth, me see her.
Right.
See her in Elizabeth with the child. And I say, yo, Ray. And she said, no, Ray. And me look and me say, John no star. So me look and look at you and say, you know what, say, you owe me. And she start laugh. I'm saying, when me I get my money? She said, never.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. Well, sorry to hear of the outcome of that. Right?
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Right.
But
So
I'm happy.
no money to spend.
No
money to spend,
Yeah.
right? So a child is not a pawn ticket once a relationship is over. Once a relationship is dissolved, a child is not a pawn ticket. People need to stop playing those games, and sometimes it can end up violent.
Yeah.
You know, remember the child, he or she has a family on the father's side.
Yes.
They have grandmother, they have aunts, uncles, cousins, and so forth. So once you block that child from his father, most times you're blocking that child or children from the father's family.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
So that child is not knowing that side of the family. That is not a good thing. And as I said before, put away your dislike and your hatred and your immaturity and your small mindset, because a lot of times you can get assistance, maybe not financially, but you can get assistance with childcare. If you have to go to work, you have to go back to school. You will still need him. You will you will still need his family to help out, you know. And
babysit and stuff like that.
exactly, right? So it's not all about, yeah, well, you know what, he's a bum. And then you have women who like to state certain things. They like to say certain things that the children actually are hearing.
Yes.
Right? So when you go around because you're upset, or you gave him a phone call and you demanded money and he said he doesn't have it at this moment, or you have to wait, or he might say, no, I'm not giving it to you now, or whatever. And you come off that phone and you start a blast. You see your father so useless. Your father is a bum. Your father is up to no good. He doesn't give any money. I don't know how you're going to eat tonight, and all this nonsense. When a poor child, boy or girl, when they are hearing that, how do you expect them to feel? And mind you, some women can be so ridiculous, despite of all the attributes, the ways, the behaviors that you carry on. When these children grow up, they often go and find their fathers.
True.
So you're pretty much wasting your time.
Because a child always wants to know his father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if that child grows up thinking or knowing and hearing that the father ain't good or the father is worthless, he always locked up, whatever, bet your bottom dollar, everybody wants to have an idea where the DNA is concerned, where the trace, where the link is to.
Yes.
So they are going to go and look, and they often do. And mind you, sometimes they find that father and they start paying more attention to the father. They start paying more attention to the father's family.
Yes.
Because everybody now was so happy. Oh my gosh, Platinum! Oh, we always heard about you. We never were so excited to see you. And now the child feels welcome and they blend in. So now the mother the child is not really interacting with her anymore, the children, because apparently the things that you were telling me when I was growing up, half of this thing wasn't true. Look how nice my dad is.
Yeah, and
look how great my father's family treats me.
And sometimes they question the father.
Right.
The father tell them what was happening.
Exactly, they're going to give him the truth. Right? They're going to give him the truth. So let's take a quick pause, and we are going to do our birthday segment at this moment. Right?
Yeah.
That is what we're going to do right now, and then we'll come back with our topic. Right? A child is not a one ticket. Once a relationship is over, game over.
Wow.
Right? So on our screen here we have a handsome gentleman, and it's his birthday tonight, right? So a special happy birthday to Mario Sterling in Miami, Florida, from the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
Let me ask you a question. Oh, last night to do a happy birthday to a Mario. Oh, I want to go with the Mario them. The Sterling. You see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
But this one is in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so a special happy birthday, and we wish you all the best. We wish you longevity.
Yes.
We wish you long life, and we hope that everything is working out well for you, and you're enjoying your day and you're having a great time.
Yeah, true.
Right,
so to Marian Sterling in Miami, Florida, happy birthday.
Right, excellent.
That's what I said last night.
What's that?
Cause you know the Mario them stay now. The Sterling family them stay now. I want the son boy or them a say happy birthday to me. I want to them. A prestige, you should have said that.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday, Mario.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
All right, so back here, a child is not a pawn ticket once a relationship is over. Right?
Yeah.
Well, we've been jamming the ladies a bit since we started the program this evening.
You are jam the lady, I me jam the lady. I me if you jam them, you know.
Okay.
Why not prestige? Why for that?
Mentally, right?
Yeah.
But also we have to be mindful and remember that you're also men. Right?
Yeah.
Now this topic goes across the board. It's for men or women, right?
Yeah.
It's not just women. We know women mainly do it, but there are some men also, when they have their children, they somewhat do it as well. They kind of keep the child or children away from the mother. But I think in most instances that happens if the mother is not a fit mother.
95% of the women that keep the kids.
No, I'm saying if the father ends up with the child or children, sometimes it's because the mother, she's not fit, she's not equipped to have the child.
Right. True.
That's what I'm saying.
But you cannot keep a woman away from a child.
Right, because most time the child ends up with the mother.
No,
right?
That's not what I mean. You can't. A woman is a different species, a different beast.
Right. She's a caregiver.
She's a different beast. She's gonna find out where you at. She ain't going to no damn court to find your address. She's gonna find out where you at, and she's gonna come and knock your door down. A man would do that.
Right.
A man would run.
Right.
He don't want the responsibility.
Right.
Keep that damn kid with you.
Mhm.
Your mom, your mom taking care of you. Stay where you at.
Right. I'll come through and drop something for you.
I call you on your phone.
Right.
Yo, hello, what's up? Oh, the signal going bad. You can hear me? Click.
Oh, God. Well, we know by nature women are the caregivers. Women are the ones who will more take care of the children. But as I said before, if the woman is not a fit mother, she likes the street a lot. She's never home. She's leaving the kids all alone by themselves. The children are always dirty. The children are not fed properly. The children are seen straying around all over the street. Neighbors have to try to take them in to feed them and stuff. The mother never home. Now that's a different from a mother working.
Yeah.
But if you're just a chick, you just like the streets, every club, every party, every boat ride, every event, you must attend, or you just have your little multiple swings here and there and you going hard at it. And you probably, sometimes they have the oldest one taking care of the smaller ones.
Yes.
That is not that child's responsibility. Sometimes you have 9-year-olds taking care of 1-year-old babies and 2-year-olds and 6-month-old children.
True.
Right? And at some point, social workers have to step in, especially if neighbors and so forth start to complain.
Yes,
especially
sure.
if the father gives an unannounced visit and he comes in and he sees what's going on. This is where the trouble starts, because maybe he might be fit, but she just didn't want the children to be with him.
Right.
And he comes and he takes his children and the saga begins and
Right.
it continues, right? So you have different aspects of this thing with children and parents and people who are trying to be good parents, people who are not good parents.
And if the relationship is over and I'm taking care of the child, and I find out this child is not my damn child, and I find out who is the father, I'm gonna call her. And we're gonna have a talk, and I'm gonna go down to the public records, right? What you call it? Me go print out a contract. And count the money up, to count all the money I spend on that damn child that I gave to the mother.
Right.
You gotta give me back my damn money.
Right.
Fear, am I right?
Right.
That father has to give me back my damn money because it's not my damn child.
Right. Well, yeah, but
I
some
took
men
care
will
of-
say no, some men will say yes. But I understand your flight. I completely understand. And to some extent, I kind of agree. Yeah.
Yeah, you take care of that child till that child is 18, and now the real father comes, and he's telling you this is not your kid, this is not your child. Son, you gotta whoever
Reimburse.
if it's a son or a daughter,
Reimburse.
I'm like, listen, is that your father? And they say, he gotta give me back my damn money, and you gotta give me back some of that money I sent you to school with.
Right.
Gotta give me back my money.
And then there are some men who,
Suing.
out of the goodness of their heart and the attachment, the connection that they
Hell
made with
no.
this child. I'm saying there are different men, Platinum. He would still consider the child his son. He will still participate in the child's life. He will still give things because,
Hell
right?
no.
And then there are men like yourself who will disengage and you just want a refund.
I want Western Cash at me my damn money. Or sell it to me.
Oh my gosh. He wants a refund.
I was dealing with a girl that had kids, right? And everything was going so goddamn good. Kids was loving me. I was in the home. I was tearing it up.
Right.
Mother loved me. Everybody loved me. Kids loved me. Everybody. I take them to get ice cream. Right? So one day the mother and the child had a disagreement, had a fight. And I said to her, let me talk to her. I was on the phone. I said, let me talk to her. Kevin want to talk to you. I heard, this is where my heart drops, right? I heard the child said in the background, what Kevin want to talk to me for? He want to talk to you. Come on the phone. Kevin's not my father.
Oh.
I said, God damn, I should have mind my damn business.
Serves you right. But then, in most instances, that is what the child is going to say.
I wanted my ice cream money back.
Right? Oh my gosh. You are so silly.
I stopped talking to him. When I go see the mother, and he say hi, I don't say hi. I don't say nothing.
Oh, because you all in your
Like, hi,
feelings.
Kevin. I'm like, yeah, get out of here. Not your daddy.
So a child is not a pawn ticket once a relationship is over. Once a relationship is severed, a child is not a pawn ticket. You guys need to grow up. You guys cannot be battling the back and forth and putting this screen between the middle where making petitions in regards to the separation that you have that the child cannot see his or her dad.
Yes.
It is totally wrong.
Yes.
And if I had a son, I don't have a son. If I have a son,
So me awa.
Pinky, right?
Yes, son, man.
I would not encourage him to settle or stand for that. You know, I mean, if you and I would be a mother who would definitely make sure he's providing and he's giving the child what the child deserves. And we are seeing the child and being a part of the child's life, and the child is coming over. And I will open my doors as much as where, you know, if she has to go to work, we may not be on the best of terms, but for the grandchild, my son's child, because remember, that's my blood, that's my child, my grandchild, I will accommodate her and let her know, well, despite of what, you can always come over, you can bring the child. I will assist you when you're going back to school and assist you in, you know, going to work and all that type of stuff. Your child will be in a secure environment with us. But there are some women, honey, they don't want to hear that. They totally do not want that child to have no part of the boy, the man, and his family. And that is immaturity to the highest degree. And yes, the man might have hurt you. Yes, the man might have treated you bad. Yes, the man showed so many different sides. And yes, the man is toxic. Well, if the man is extra toxic, you can understand why maybe she doesn't want the child to participate. Especially if the entire family is toxic. But honey, that's the man you lay down with and procreated.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So you really, despite of what, you cannot deny the child the rights to be a part of the man's life, and you cannot deny the father, the man, to be a part of his child's life.
True.
Right?
True.
Right. So this is something that's ongoing, and it will forever be looking around, because ever since the beginning of time, it's been like that. Women avoiding men from seeing their children. Right?
You think so?
Yeah, it's from ever since I could remember as a little girl, seeing people in my community, you know, men not allowed to see the kids because they didn't drop money, or they didn't bring money, or they're not contributing, and all that different type of stuff. And sometimes their fathers, their boss think they want to see the child, they will go to the schools and wait outside by the gate.
Yes, true.
Right? In order to see the child, they will go to the school wherever they figure the child will be, and they will go to see the child and wait. Right? And if the mother finds out, sometimes she tells the school to pay attention. Don't let that man. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's a rough situation.
It's a very, very rough situation. So your breakup cannot be so influential in avoiding your child to know who his or her father is. That is totally wrong. And there are a lot of women out there, when probably if they pass through the program, they would say, what nonsense you talking, please, you don't understand my worries and problems I had with this man, blah blah blah, so I don't want him seeing my child. Honey, it's a failed thing. It's going to turn around and bite you once that child gets older.
And sometimes it's good for that man not to see that child, because probably he was abusive in the relationship with the woman.
Well, if it's situations like that, well, yeah.
And the child go through a traumatic position in life, and she don't want the child to go through that again. So sometimes you can see with the woman.
Well, in that point, yes, which is a valid point. If the man is very violent, aggressive, and if he's known to be a child molester, or he has child molesting traits, well, of course, in those instances, you wouldn't want your child or children to be around him.
Child molesting trait? What do you mean?
Means sexual harassment and all that type of
stuff. No, man, he might beat up the mother, man.
No, I'm talking about if there are women out there who are with child molesters and they didn't know.
Yes,
right?
That's true. Yes,
there are women who were there. they didn't know the man, and until people started talking, And she started doing research, going online and finding out or getting reports from precincts and police stations that this man is a child molester. So to have a child for a child molester, oh, that is very, very deep.
You see where my point comes back again.
Mhm.
When I was saying to you, sometimes you do not know who you're gonna have a child for.
And I said, okay, but at the same token, it takes up the opportunity. The woman, she needs to take up that to do research. A lot of us women, we don't do research. We go by the pretty face, we go by the nice height, the gorgeous body, and maybe the little pretend treatment in the beginning. We don't pay attention to other things. And sometimes we see the signs platinum and they're waving all different color flags, and we ignore it as women, right? I've passed through it when I was younger, but by getting older, I understood, and then I could make better decisions. I cannot be a woman knowing things from a young girl and progressing, right? And still continue to do the same thing and fall for the same thing. No, it's supposed to bring reason. Age is supposed to get me wiser and make me make better decisions. And that is what I apply to my life. So now I'm at the level where I can pretty much differentiate men with a magnifying glass, and I could tell if that person is somewhat a good fit for me or not. And I think a lot of other women out there can do that, but at the same token, there are women who disregard that. They don't care. They so want companionship. They so want somebody to be there. They don't care.
So let me ask you a question. Where are go the man?
Whatever way we research them, we research them. You don't need to be up on all of that.
Jesus Christ, so wicked. So if you just meet the man and him tell him
you have to research people.
No,
this
sir,
is the
me
time we are living in.
me no want chat
We
to no
have
woman.
to
No,
research
no, me no
people,
want chat to no
as
woman
well as
about.
men have to research women.
No,
They
me
are
not
women.
research no girl.
Okay.
No, me
Well,
not
great.
research no woman.
All right.
No woman, me not Google. Where me a Google you for?
Well, it's not necessarily Googling, but you can use common sense as well.
No, me not use no for what?
Wow, she just has to be pretty, look good,
I
good
got to have
body,
a good time.
and the sex.
And the
Dang! Wow, Pinky! Wow! I get a special hat for you. Oh my gosh! But it's somewhat disheartening to me. And the children, as we said earlier, the children often suffer, right? And it's very sad. And you hear children talk about it sometimes, and because I work with kids, I work with children.
Oh, you hear them?
And you can
Them
hear, sometimes they will talk and say certain things, and you can pick, and then you will ask a question, and they will start ratting out. And this is where you're understanding, wow. And of course, their schoolwork gets affected.
So you never feel sorry for me when me I tell you.
Their schoolwork,
Prestige. Oh, you never feel sorry for me. You're fine for everybody else, but you're not sorry for me. Eh?
You're Pinky, you're good. Right? So children, their schoolwork get affected, their mental get affected. They go into a depression mode, right? And I think we stressed last night on our other show when we with the tape in there that when children, well, boys, we were talking about boys, but children on the whole, when they see other children, fathers are participating in their lives.
Yeah.
And dealing with them and attaining to them, a jealousy builds, a envy builds, a hurt builds. They're like, wow, why can't I see my dad? Why isn't it that I cannot be like my friends and my cousins and it starts affecting them, right? And they will ball up in their little corners, and they would have their little mental process going on, and sometimes it gets very sticky. Sometimes some children run away,
And they will
children
rebel.
run away,
They will rebel.
and absolutely
Because
they
I
rebel.
was a rebellious child.
Right.
I was a rebellious child.
Right,
And I'm not scared to say it. I'm not scared to talk it. I'm not,
right,
you know?
because you wanted acceptance, and there's something you were missing.
Yeah, long
Right.
time. Yeah. You hit the point. Touch me
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So let's take a quick little mini break, and we'll jump into our global events segment here. right? I'm so happy that we can highlight this particular person on our show this evening for our global event segment. And this is who the beautiful lady is, right? So here we have Miss Marcia Griffith,
Marcia Griffith.
right? So after an illustrious career spanning 59 years, one of reggae's enduring talents, Marcia Lynette Griffiths, will be inducted into the Order of Jamaica for her contribution to the genre locally and internationally this October, right? Along with three other Jamaicans. Oh, wow. The Order of Jamaica is the nation's fourth highest honor, right?
Yeah.
Ranking below the orders of National Hero, Nation, Excellence, and Merit. The awards will be presented during a ceremony at King's House on October 16th, which will be celebrated as National Heroes Day. Wow. So big up to you, Miss Marcia Griffith, long standing. Give us a little history about Marcia Griffith Platinum.
Well, you know, she come from Bob Marley days, you know.
All right.
She used to, she and Judith and Rita used to be Bob Marley
Backup.
sing.
Oh,
So she come
okay.
from them time there.
Right, right.
I talked to her on the phone one time.
Okay.
I think twice.
Mhm.
A guy named Lux gave me contact on her, and I talked to her to do some music for me.
Right.
And she did it and sent it to me and sent a voice note and said, "Tell me how the dub plate them sound."
Right.
And I said, "John, what?" She charged me a nice price.
Right.
I was like, "She's cool.
Right.
She's
right.
a cool lady. Cool
Her-
lady, cool
she's
lady."
no- she's a legend.
She's a nice lady.
She's a legend and an
Yes,
icon.
and she look out for the poor. She
Right.
look out for the poor people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take my hats off
Mm-hmm.
to Marcia Griffith.
Wow.
And she deserves everything she has coming. Everything that's good.
Right.
That's coming to her.
Mm-hmm.
She deserves it. Because
Nice.
she's been in the game a long time.
Very long, 59
Yeah.
years.
And there's nobody recognizing her.
Oh. Well, I think that the good thing is they are recognizing her while she's alive.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes people recognize people, they give them awards and all these different things, ceremonies when they have passed on,
Yeah.
right? So seeing that she's alive and she's there to actually experience and indulge herself into the event itself, which will be given out in October, as they said, Miss Marcia Griffith, excellent, and we applaud you here on the Pinky and the Brain
The
Talk
talk
Show.
show.
We admire you. You're an icon. You're a
Yes.
legend to the world. Doing great things. Your music is beautiful. So we respect you and we admire you overall. On behalf of myself, Rusty JTM, and
Platinum, the money making machine.
you go, girl.
Yeah.
All right, icon indeed.
Yeah. And I want to big up Lux to Lux.
Mhm,
Lux is the one that really know all of the elders,
mhm.
veteran Jamaican singers.
Oh,
Yeah, Lux. Guy named Lux. So one big up.
right. So does he live in the US or
Yeah,
he's
I'm
in
living at the US.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. So he like pushes them out, promotes them, and all that different type
Yeah,
of
and he
stuff.
have contacts with them. So
Mhm,
if I need a dub plate from any one of the elders, them,
mhm.
they will call them for them phone.
Right.
And me talk to them,
Mhm.
and then from there.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Beautiful. So again, Miss Griffith, big up to you, and we applaud you here on our
That's
program.
right. That's right.
All right, so time is running out. Wow, and our topic again: a child is not a pawn ticket.
Yes.
Once a relationship is over, once a relationship is dissolved, disintegrated, a child is not a pawn ticket. Stop playing games with children's lives, right? A man is a very critical, important stance in a child's life, a male figure. And as I said earlier, even if he's not doing well, even if he's not affluent, even if he's not, financially stable, and he's willing to still come around and help you out, give the man a chance, giving him an opportunity. And remember, Platinum, there are a lot of affluent, men out there who have money and all that type of stuff, and they don't take care of their children.
I know that.
They don't give, they don't do anything for their children. So not because a man, he has money, that doesn't mean he's going to take care of the children, and people get misconstrued. And I think sometimes that's why a lot of women end up, I could get pregnant for him, he's financially stable.
What?
Does that guarantee? Who told you he's going to take care of his children.
You know what I heard a bus driver girl said one time?
Mm-hmm.
I was on the bus going home. I think I was going. Me I go work. Me I go work. And me I go home. One of them put me there on the bus, and this is where I get scared. This is what dropped everything in my body.
Right, real quick.
I mean, I talking now, and she said, "Oh, me just want to get me pregnant."
Yeah.
Him never steered me because I never like him like that. I just want him to get me pregnant.
She wants a donor.
And when the man do get her pregnant, you go right down Rector Street and put him on child support.
Oh wow. Yeah, lots of women they do that. And it's very sad. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
I know a guy that went on child support and didn't know he was going on child support.
Right.
I dropped him at his house. This time he was working at UPS. I dropped him at his house. I'm going to drop him at my house. Him girl thinks it's another girl carry him come out. It's a girl drop him off. The next day, I said, "Yo, please, drop me home again." So I said, "What happened?" He said, "My girl think I want woman drop me home." So I go down there, I'm come out of the car. I said, "I'm me drop him home last night to the mommy." She said, "You know, I'm the car customer."
Right.
She said, "Get the hell out of here and Ray.
Right.
You lied for him and."
Oh boy, a whole bunch of mix up.
The next week, a $40 get him paycheck.
Oh gosh.
The man march go up at the place and say, "Yo, what is?" The people them say,
Did he duck?
"You have a child?" Him say, "Yeah." Child support.
Oh boy, and the saga continues. But we're getting ready to wrap up Platinum. Do your thing here real quick, like, subscribe.
Whoa. All right. That's why I'm glad to me at 0.0.
I got your action.
Freeze up my sperms. Can't move.
All right. So we have 10 minutes left. Let's go, Platinum. Platinum, let's go.
All right. I think the fans them already know what to do.
Right.
To like, share, subscribe on our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, and our LinkedIn.
Nice.
So keep it locked. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Alright, and also you can hashtag Prestige and Platinum 2023 to find us on YouTube and Facebook. And if you're looking for us on TikTok, you can do hashtag Pinky the Brain Pink. Alright? What's that? I'm going to do underneath.
Okay. Mine.
Don't talk too much before I make you do it.
What kind of underneath thing you do?
Keep quiet so people can hear me. So for interviews, advice, letters, voiceovers, commercials, jobs, song system rentals, and an event host or hosted, you can WhatsApp at 868-356-9009 or send us an email at pinkyandthebrain2023 at gmail.com.
Email us at 2023 email Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. Wicked.
Oh my gosh. So we're getting ready to round off. Time is of the essence here. And of course, our topic we were discussing tonight, pretty much not asking a question, but we're just stating a child is not a pawn ticket once a relationship is over. So Platinum, give your 2 cents on it.
And my 2 cents on it is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be crazy, funny.
Oh, go ahead.
All
Do your
right,
thing.
my 2 cents on a child is not a pawn ticket. Ladies, if you have a child for a man and the man refusing to see the child, I'm not telling you what to do, but if he's giving you money and you don't want him to see the child, you keep taking the money. Do your ear, right? Mr. Ear.
Here.
Your ear and your nails and deck out. If you have to go do your body with the money and explain to the child what you did with that damn money.
Hey.
That's my 2 cents.
Oh my gosh, Platinum. You are really serious?
Yeah, because the child cannot eat. You don't buy enough food, put in the house for the child, and you're getting the money. But you got to do your body with the money. You got to explain to your child what you did with that money.
Oh my. Wow, you know what you are past I can't describe. I really don't know what to say because I'm thinking, I mean, you could come up with a better explanation than
If she
that.
do her body with the money, and me and the baby father, and me see that. And me see she have a flat come up. Gone the back with her. Right back in our relationship. Breed her again and leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you my 2 cents really quick. Ignore my co-host. He gives some valid points sometimes, but then there are times that he goes off the
the board,
radar,
yeah,
off track. Oh my. But anyway, we love him regardless, right? So real quick, overall, denying a child the rights to see his or her father, it's not right. Denying a father, a man, to see his or his children or his child, it is definitely not right. You need to be mature. You need to put your differences aside. You need to be more thoughtful about your child or children and understand that the disappearance, the absence of the father can affect the child, right? And the child is not a pawn ticket. It's not an exchange. It's not that, well, in order for you to see the kid, you got to give me money this week. In order for you to see the kid, you got to do so for me this week. You didn't give me that this week, so you're not seeing the child. These things are not right. These things are really, really incorrect, in my opinion. And the children are very smart, right? Children pick up on things, even if they're 5. And we didn't remember this generation of children is a whole different ball game. We call them AI, the AI generation.
What's that?
Artificial intelligence children,
But
right? So this is.
one part of it.
When we were younger, we were smart, right? But now the newer generation, the AI generation, these children are brilliant from the bone.
You were smart. I was dumb.
Okay, stop.
I was
All right.
retarded.
Stop. So these children are very smart. So when you think you're trying to cover up things, you're trying to submerge things, you're trying to hide things, you don't want them to know, and you're telling them lies, you're expressing lies to them about their fathers, and telling them that, he's no good and he's no this. Children observe, children see things, children understand and trust and believe. A child can actually know if a father is not good compared to if he's good. Right?
True.
A child can tell. Children can tell, right? And maybe they might see you and daddy squabbling and always arguing and this and that. But when daddy has the child, when daddy is with the children, it's a different dad.
Yes.
It's a different quality of treatment. It's a different type of love. It's a different type of inclusion, if you will, with his child or children, right?
Right.
So simple things as I said earlier, just being there to the boys' football game, right?
Simple something.
Mommy cannot attend when daddy can be there and he's cheering on, hit platinum, goal. Right? That does a lot for a child. If it's a girl and she's going to, let's say, dancing classes, mommy cannot attend. She may have a presentation for a dance team or something, and daddy comes and he walks in that room. With her dancing.
Yes, true.
Right?
Yeah.
So let us, ladies and gentlemen, do better than that. Let us be adults. Let us grow up. And a lot of us, we grow up with not having mommy and daddy together.
True.
So we understand, we should know better that how it felt, what it did to us, and we don't want that for our children.
No.
Right?
No, never.
So ladies, come on. Let's do better. Let's get some maturity within ourselves and sit down and have conversations. We know we didn't make it. We know things are not going right. We know we cannot make it. Either we married and divorced or separated. Either the relationship null voided. But we have a child or we have children. We have to come to a conclusion. We have to be mature. We have to set aside some differences, how we can deal with a child or children.
Yeah.
So no animosity, no drama can be there. When the man call and he asks to see the child, set up a nice times. If you don't want him coming to your house, at least a park, a restaurant, something.
Something, yeah.
Right? And if you're with a gentleman, a new gentleman in your life, and he's telling you don't want the child or the child's father come over, that's an idiot. That is a pure idiot, because he is encouraging you to cause harm to that child. Anyway, we can go on and on. So let's get ready to bounce. That's my 2 cents, right? The Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. Hope that you guys have a productive and great week, right?
Yep.
And you keep your head up. And always keep your
Money.
mind on money on your mind. Right? We're ending with some Jacure.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And we'll see you guys next week. We always enjoy and love being here. Oh, so Platinum, any last words real quick?
To the fans, keep your head up, your money on your mind, and your mind on your money.
All right, the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.